Hi there. Beautiful day out. It's day after Christmas and it's really, really warm. um, and okay, so I've got the door open. I've got some nice light on this. This is Ardith. This is the Hooked on Sunshine. Let's see if I can get this into a better location here because that's not showing up well. Okay, it's the Ardith pattern that has been an ongoing cal. It paused for Christmas and New Year, and 5 parts of it have been released, plus a border to put around part 5 if you want the smaller version. And where I am right now is row 74, which is not the end of the 5th part at all. There's much more that could be done, but I was looking at it, and I think I may be at the quit while you're ahead point, because I kind of like the edge that's on it now. It's right now it's pinned out, and so you can see it's got kind of a nice little edge on it, and it's not done being pinned out. That's why it looks a little loopy in some places. I was crawling around on here the other day doing that and just kind of ran out of oxygen for crawling around. Yeah, it's kind of, it kind of compresses my my guts and my lungs a little, and the whole breathing thing gets to be a concern. Anyway, excuse me while I cough on that matter. So the next row after this would put chains again. It would go, and what this design's been doing, it's been putting chains and then going across them. And so the next thing to do here would be to do that again, to put a chain here and go across it. And so that would mean that I'd have to, if I put one more row, I'd have to put several more rows, in other words. And I do have some yarn left, but not a lot. I have a fair amount of this, but this is what I just used. And I have some white, a little bit of pink, but yeah, it's doubtful whether I can even go around this one more time with it, because a lot of these rows have puffs and things that take up a lot of yarn. This isn't really very much yarn, have a little bit of blue, a little bit of the other pink, just have little bits of things to where I might or might not be able to go very much farther. So between that and the fact that it is at, even before being stretched, it's right about at 50 inches. So I'm thinking, like I said, this is a quit while you're ahead moment. And so I think I'm going to, either now or later, when when breathing is feeling better, I'll scamper around. Scamper, yeah, right. Like a snail. I scamper like a snail. I'll scamper around the edge here and pin it out and hit it with my trusty hair dryer. If you don't know what I'm talking about for blocking with a hair dryer, there's I've shown it in a few places. To just, no water involved at all, just warm it up. And what I usually like to do when I can is warm it up and then pin it out. This needed a little bit more of smoothing out. So what I've done here is I've smoothed it out preheating, although I did heat it up when I was at an earlier point, when I had it squared before, and block it. So these last few rows are going to get pinned out sort of, and then heated up, and the pinning out get a little more detailed, a little more specific, or however you want to call that. So anyway, yeah, I think I will quit while I'm ahead. And as I've said sometimes on other projects, I may change my mind at some point and do a little more to it. But for now, this is where I am. I think I said round 74. Yeah, I finished round 74, so that's what this is. Okay, so hey, you have fun, I'll have fun, we'll all have fun. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.